For TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manns. Let's review the first hour trading pit from Friday, the 13th of July, 2018. First one, let's take a look at Ingredient Incorporated. This was a Baltimore chop setup. This is a classic setup, big gap to the downside. Stock opened low, ran high in the first bar of trading. That's all stuff we don't really care about. What we care about are the lower highs that lead you to an entry, to a logical entry. And in this case, this is the level that we were looking to fade, 100.71. First thing in the morning, 15 minutes into trading was where we saw the reversal happen. The sad thing about this one, very shallow on the target, right? So our target, 101.38. We know that usually Rick likes to watch these, for the bigger moves in the morning. And I guess there was a pop all the way up to about $102 per share on that second bar of trading, and you could have said that you were looking for that threshold as your reversal. For us, 100.38, we were looking to get taken out on the way up to that opening tick. And as you know from boot camp, that's the first place that we target, and usually the place that Julie and I wind up getting taken out. So INGR 100.82 actually on the fill and 101.38 on the exit. From the fastball XRVs, we had AERI, Aerie Pharmaceuticals Incorporated. This one, the go line on it would have been $71.67. We see that it opened $71.98, so that's going to be just outside of allowable slippage for most of us in the first hour trading pit. And then going back into yesterday's data, you can see that you had a stop at least down to $70.32. Initially had it triggered. Once you had this open in place, of course, this one was totally off the table. Had it not opened up with that gap, we would have looked for consolidation first thing in the morning before the move took place, and then looked for a place to get a stop that was a little bit tighter than that 70.32 level. Kulicke & Soffa Industries Incorporated, ticker symbol KLIC. If you were in the first hour trading pit this morning, this is no secret to you. We had an entry up around $27.85, I believe it was. We had a stop that was below the closing range. So just going back and looking for where those highs, lows, open, closes aggregate, and then we were down into here, so under the 27.52 levels, what we discussed in the room. Target on this one, $28.32. It got us in about the first half hour or so of trading. Made a slow, meandering move, but finally made it up to the $28.32 profit objective for the morning. PPBI, Pacific Premier Bancorp. This was an open that really just sort of gapped a little bit lower and then spread way down on us. Fills were kind of on the lousy side. $37.59 was the intended entry. When it opened, it actually ticked at $37.45 and then traveled higher, but that was on very low volume, almost impossible to fill. The actual fills were down closer to $37.33, and some of you reported that fill at $37.30. The move down to that $36.91 profit objective was pretty smooth, and the stop loss up at $37.97. So it had a very tight stop, but also a very tight profit objective. Second entry on this one, some of you took it. I missed it, $37.59, down to $36.91. Congratulations if you got that. Next on the list, Planet Fitness Incorporated, ticker symbol PLNT. This one opened and triggered the $47.59 entry. $46.59 was a stop below yesterday's support and resistance. Made it 50% of the way to that $48.10 target. Reversed, got us out right at break-even in this case. Didn't give this one any wiggle room below the break-even line. When it came down, we had a pivot entry that we talked about in the room at $46.98. That had a target up at $47.40, just below this closing range from the Thursday session. Stock then re-triggered for a second entry, $47.59 up to $48.10. So the second mouse on this one definitely got the cheese. Verint Systems Incorporated, ticker symbol VRNT, $48.90 was the trigger price on this one. Never got 50% of the distance to the target. I had a $48.32 stop. Stock came down and over the course of the session managed to go and just take you out and drift lower down to that central pivot. Central pivot would have kept you in the trade. I believe Gorin had his stops down below the central pivot, but at the end of the day, it wound up taking out at $48.45. So depending on where you had the stops, they were anywhere from $48.32 to $48.39 as I understood it in the room this morning. This one resulted in a drawdown of about 50 to 60 cents per share. If you're here to compare notes, then Yandex, this one I had a 37.76 stop on, a 38.62 entry, and you can see that first thing in the morning, it just started moving lower, never got up to the trigger price, and wound up just sort of drifting around in the range for the better part of the session. This one would have had an opportunity for an entry on the move back up through the pivot. I missed it, but if you got that one, then good eye. If not, nothing to worry about, especially if you're doing these as first hour trades. You're really just looking for that entry criteria to be met, and in this case, Yandex did not deliver. From the trading plan, we had Spirit Airlines Incorporated, ticker symbol SAVE. This was on your stocks to watch list. And since we talked about it in the room, let's just have a quick look at it here. $40.14 was the entry above the prior session's $40.04 high. We had a stop loss to be no greater than $40.85. The initial target on this one, $40.85. And as David pointed out so well in the room today, these do tend to reverse right at that initial target. So taking this one off at the objective was the thing to do with SAVE. Finally, the other trade that was brought to our attention in the first hour trading pit by Aaron was a pivot move on RNG. This again is from the stocks to watch portion of the trading plan. When price got down to $77.61, he called it ahead of time, said he was looking to take that position. He wound up closing out right up there around $78.29. Everybody had the time to follow this one up. This was a great call. Let's keep doing it that way in the room. If you guys see those pivots coming up, please let everybody know, because everyone, including Julie and myself, benefit from the community talking about the trades that are coming up and getting us in front of these opportunities. So great job, Aaron. Great job, everybody. It was a week to remember. We had slow-moving mornings, but by managing everything correctly, we got in front of lots of opportunity for the week. So if you have any questions, shoot me an email, adrian@traderinsight.com. I hope you had a great trading day today and an even better one on deck for Monday. It's the best trader education anywhere, only from traderinsight.com.